So, apparently Vivian is one of those special Cocoweira miracle cases. You guessed it, she dipped her hand into the PPP pot. Yup, she's a PPP loan queen. Of course she is. If there's free money flying around, you already know Vivi got. Both hands out like it's tax season. Gimme that, that's mine. I'm entitled, she said. I'm dead, but I still got it. Girl, you were supposed to act like you didn't still have it. Now you out here popping, dropping, proving you can walk when the check said you couldn't. You're one dance away from losing your disability and needing a second PPP loan. Don't play dot. Now listen. Mama's been reacting to one of Dolton/Township's most colorful citizens, a disabled lady who claims she can't stand, can't walk, and leans on that walker like it's a stage prop. You know, the one who told everybody she had cancer, collected donations, started calling herself your favorite survivor. Except she didn't have cancer. Nope. And when folks started asking questions, she pulled out the Gaslight Handbook and said, "Show me one video where I said I had cancer. Just one. Girl, there's 20. And then when someone actually did show her the clip, what did she do? She doubled down like it was blackjack in Vegas. I didn't say cancer. I said tumor. Sis, please. We all watched you milk that sympathy like a GoFundMe cow. But instead of owning it, she flipped the script, said everybody else was the problem. They're crazy, not her. She never said it. She's just misunderstood. And now this lady who can't stand or dance is out here literally dancing. For the camera, shimmying, spinning, doing the stanky leg, all with a cane she supposedly needs to stand. But let's talk about that cane for a second, because that cane isn't for walking, it's a prop at this point. She twirling that thing like a majorette. I mean, how you disabled and still out here giving the camera Beyonce energy, it's a miracle. And yet, some people in my comments, not a lot, but a few, want to say I'm wrong for calling it out. Really? You're mad at me for joking about someone who faked cancer, lied on folks, and tried to get people locked up for telling the truth. Make it make sense? See? That's the part that blows my mind. You say one thing, one fact, and here she comes trying to shut you down while crying about people silencing her. It's like looking at hypocrisy wearing a wig and a walker. And let me make this real clear. No, I'm not stopping. Not when the lies keep flowing, not when the performances keep coming, and definitely not when folks try to play victim after playing the entire internet. Which brings us to today. Why are we here? Because the show must go on, and Vivi is still center stage with jazz hands. So apparently, during last night's live stream, the streets whispered, and guess who popped up in the PPP loan database? Ya power girl Vivian. She's officially a PPP loan, babe. Go figure. If the government's giving out money, Vivi's hand is already halfway out the window. Gimme that? I need that. And the best part? She said she still got it. But sweetheart, you were supposed to be proving you don't got it. If you out here moonwalking and flexing, you might just backpedal your way out of disability and into a fresh indictment. So let's pull up the receipts, shall we? Vivian A. Allen allegedly, of course out here in Dolton, Illinois, doing big things with a PPP loan for $16,923. You heard that right. Loan forgiven, $17,039 with interest. Now, y'all tell me, how many Vivians you think live in Dolton? Because this one claims to own a family clothing store. I'm sorry, what store? What family? Where are the clothes? Unless you count them brain tumor awareness bracelets she's been peddling under her favorite Survivor brand. Baby, 2 bracelets a year don't make a business. Now let's connect the dots. Miss Viv says she was raising money for a brain tumor, but she kept slipping up and saying cancer like she was prepping for a Hallmark movie. But she got that bracelet hustle, right? And during the Coco lockdown, she must have looked at her sales, saw she sold like 2 bracelets, and said, yep, that's a $17,000 business right there. Girl, please, these bracelets ain't iced out. They're not Cartier, they're dollar bin beads and hope. But somehow she told the feds that she needed a full check to keep pushing awareness and vibes. And you want to talk about creative? The loan says business type, sole proprietorship, number of jobs reported. 1. Who was that one employee, y'all? Come on now, it's Vivian. Vivian is the CEO, CFO, HR manager, bracelet model, and customer service rep all in one. That's the full team. She applied for this thing on January 28, 2021. That's first-round money. And the lender, some venture group out here tossing funds like confetti. But let's keep it real. What if she started this business just to get the check? Made a t-shirt, uploaded a few bracelet pics, and boom, free money. Forgiven, yup, just like that. And now, every time she twirls that cane in the air like she's headlining Coachella, you gotta wonder, was that bracelet hustle really the reason she got a PPP loan? Or was it just the excuse? Because now, we got a woman who lied about cancer, sold dollar store jewelry for tumor awareness, got a check from Uncle Sam, and danced her way across TikTok like her knees came fresh out of surgery. And she lives across the street from Tiffany. Henyard baby, just send one bus and pick 'em both up. Efficiency.unforgiven. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking out loud. Here, just connecting dots. Okay. So let's look at what Vivian claimed she needed. The money for payroll, $16,923. Utilities, 0 rent, 0 healthcare, 0 everything else. A big fat 0. The money went entirely to payroll. And guess who the only employee is? Vivian. She is her own employee. So this PPP loan, it was just a glorified check to herself. Now, tell me something ain't Vivian supposed to be disabled, right? Like, how does this work? I'm wondering what the disability income cutoff is, because it's starting to feel like that $16,923 figure didn't just fall out of the sky. What if that amount was strategically chosen to stay under the radar and not mess up her disability benefits? Just a thought. And have Vivian herself told me she believes in free speech, so I'm just using mine. Out loud with questions. With math, but listen, learning that Miss Vivian got a PPP loan ain't even the wildest thing I've heard this week. It's the boldness for me, the level of audacity. It's the delulu, the gall, the sheer audaciousness she stay talking about. How disabled she is, how she can barely walk, can't shimmy, can't sway, but then boom, you scroll and catch her grooving. I mean really grooving. I can't play the music because copyright, but trust me, sis is doing choreography to Poison. Like she's auditioning for a throwback tour. Look closely, y'all. That cane ain't even touching the ground. She twirling that thing like it's a baton at homecoming. She dancing like she got brand new cartilage, fresh knees, and orthopedic clearance. And what's wild is nobody seems to notice. Or maybe they do notice but pretend like they don't. Because in this town, scamming ain't just a hustle. It's a way of life. And folks are so used to it, they act like you're the problem for pointing it out. And let's talk about the double standards. Imagine Tiffany Henyard doing this exact thing, walking around saying she's disabled, and then suddenly dropping into a full routine on Facebook Live. They'd never let her live it down. She'd be called every kind of fraud, fake liar under the sun. But Vivian, nah. People got her back like she Beyoncé in a neck brace. They defend her like she the disabled princess of PPP. It's like they decided facts don't matter anymore as long as you scam with confidence. They don't even care that she doing it. Not even a little bit. Fun for me, but none for thee, right? That's the vibe. But look at this. Vivian is getting it, y'all. She really moving, like really moving. This dude in the back even looking a little suspicious, like what's going on here? She's spinning like she had a new jack swing revival. Look at the rotation. Look at the bounce. She said, I'm dead. I still got it. Sis, you were supposed to act like you didn't have it. What are you doing out here, proving you got it when the whole point was proving you don't? You about to mess around and lose your disability check. You gonna need another PPP loan just to recover from this dance session. I saw this clip and couldn't not share it. Fascinating doesn't even cover it. Because apparently, Vivian is Vivian. And her walking, or should I say dancing, tells the real story. I done seen her dragging that walker like it's a leash, and suddenly she moving like she's auditioning for Soul Train. And listen, it's not just that she can move, it's how long she can move. How fast, how smooth. The way she pivots. That ain't no stiff joint shuffle. That's trained muscle memory. That's rhythm. That's not the body of somebody struggling to stay upright. And I say that as someone who knows, because I can't do that. Not like that. Not at that speed. Not with that swag. So, unless her walker is blessed with holy oil, I'm gonna go ahead and say, she got some explaining to do. You're gonna lose that disability and end up having to pay back that PPP loan, real talk? And good luck doing that without government checks rolling in I'm just saying. This ain't hating, it's pattern recognition. Rule number 1 of scamming. Remember your own lies. Vivian out here acting like she forgot, in public, on video, telling on herself consistently, like it's her favorite hobby. Self-snitching might as well be her side hustle. Honestly, they need to change that A in Vivian A. Allen to stand for all eyes on me, or better yet, always telling on herself. Vivian Self-Snitching Allen, that's her real name. Don't wear it out. Mama loves you, yes you do, but y'all, be safe out here. And remember, if you're running a hustle, run it smart, 'cause the internet got eyes, and the feds, they got time.